George, what is cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity is the set of practices and activities that ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. The program at Hood is based on a very solid theoretical foundation, but we also have a very hands-on component. So students really learn how to do things in labs and trying test cases and working with real data and hardware and systems. We provide data sets that they have been, for example, intrusion detection data sets from that they are donated by companies or organizations. So they really see what is going on. It's not just textbook exercises.
Mm-hmm. Michelle, how are you using cybersecurity in your daily life?
This program has definitely prepared me a lot for working in IT. Over the last year, I was able to take some of the things I learned in my classes and apply it at work. For example, in computer forensics, we got to actually inspect email message headers, and that's something we use and work when we get spammed black IP addresses and domains.
Companies and organizations in the area, both from the federal government and also from the private sector, they're delighted to hear that there is an institution nearby that is able to deliver this type of quality program in this specific area.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like every day in the news we hear about another security breach with consumer information. That's the most obvious thing, I think, that when someone hears about cybersecurity and a degree in cybersecurity, fighting the bad guys. But what are some other career options?
But there are others that they do a lot of process improvement, establishing all the necessary safeguards and all the necessary, they deploy tools in order to be able to sustain a program and an environment that is secure, protecting information of customers, of patients, of users for an organization.
Okay. What did you get your undergraduate degree in?
My undergraduate degree was in law.
Okay.
So I did make the career change. I would like to do computer forensics.
Okay.
But because of the program, I was also exposed to other portions of cybersecurity that really kind of piqued my interest as well.
So what other kind of backgrounds can people have if they're considering a career change or they want to advance their education and they think cybersecurity masters, that sounds really cool? What kind of backgrounds fit into that sort of transition?
Of course, we accept students that they have information technology, computing, engineering type of backgrounds, and they just go through the program and continue. But if there are students who don't have this type of academic background, we prepare them by having this sort of bridge set of courses in order to get into the program and continue.
Can you talk a little bit about the opportunities for our graduates with a cybersecurity degree in this area, Frederick, DC, Baltimore?
There's a tremendous number of opportunities available, and it's not only in terms of the open jobs. Employers are really struggling to find engineers and cybersecurity experts and analysts. So I would say that it's virtually guaranteed that once you complete the program, that you will be able to find employment in the specific field.
So there's a huge gender gap in computer science in general, but cybersecurity specifically sees only about 7% of the workforce being women. As a woman in this field, about to enter this field with your master's degree, how have you seen the gender gap play out in your studies and in your daily professional life?
Luckily, with Hood, I felt like the program was really diverse, and not just between gender, but in international students as well. I think that just goes to show that cybersecurity isn't a man's problem, it's not a woman's problem, it's not an American problem, it's everyone's problem, and it continue to, as we incorporate technology into our lives, it will be. At work, it does seem to be more male-dominated, but I'm lucky to work for a company that does have female engineers as well.
This has been another edition of ABC Academic Blazer Chat at Hood College.